took your storybook traveler and Quill, my lovely assistant. He's very happy to be here. Tukin, hello, Sky. I'm back. Boy, don't you fucking call me. Anyway, let me go in there. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm finally alive. Oh my God. The past couple of days. You live. I've lived. I made it. The stream lived past a couple of minutes. It's a miracle. He's back. I am. For now. Until I get the encoding error crash. Fucking kill me if that happens. It could very well happen. I've changed nothing about it. It could happen. But I have my internet back at least. Oh my goodness. What fucking timing with that. I mean, Jesus. Right as I go live a couple of days ago, you know, I'm doing my thing. I hit the go live button. Everything works out appropriately. I'm just like, okay, now I'm going to start making the go live posts. I make one on YouTube. That goes through fine. I go to Twitter. I compose it and I hit post and then, Twitter gives me a weird little error. It won't post the go live tweet. Oh, just like, maybe it's like something, I don't know, bad wording or something I'd never heard about, like Twitter. I mean, you can say slurs on Twitter, so I don't think it's gonna have one of those issues. But you know, who knows? Maybe they didn't like the word enslavement there. So yeah, I'll take that out. It's just like, no, this still doesn't work. Well, let me just refresh the page. It says, oh, no, now Twitter won't work. Oh, is Twitter down? I tried loading another page. Oh, I checked my internet. Oh, I don't have internet. Oh, fuck. And I look over and I see my modem is just completely off. You know, my router, doing good. My modem, fucking dead. So, I tried some stuff. I tried plugging, I mean, it's a modem. Modems are pretty fucking simple. There's not much you can really do there. There's not even an on and off switch. It's just either on or it's off. There's no buttons on a modem. Literally nothing. You just plug it in and it works. But it was plugged in and it wasn't working. So, router goes to die near mention of Twitter. It was my modem, actually. My router's been beautiful. Oopsie whoopsie moment. Yeah. Yep. So, I tested it out. I did some internet searching. I did asking some AIs because that's very helpful when it comes to tech stuff. And apparently, from the research, I had an Aris Surfboard SB8200 modem, which are a pretty common type of modem. I went over to Best Buy and that was like half of all their modems was literally that exact model. And it turns out a common issue with them, especially with the very first version of them, because they've had like 3 versions of them now, and I had like, my modem was like the first one of them. They have a tendency to have their power brick, their adapter that like plugs into the back of them and then plugs into the wall socket, that thing. Yeah, that thing has a tendency to go kaput. Go kaput real bad. So I'm thinking, oh, well, if that's all it is, maybe I can find something else to plug into it to serve. I mean, it's just a power adapter, and it's 12 volts, you know. I just gotta find something else that I can fit into. I've got tons of stuff that uses that same type of connection. So, I kind of look around the house. I take out a bunch of different, unplug a bunch of different stuff. I took out the plug for my router, from like the Valve base trackers, for the vacuum, like a battery. There was more than a few for my old modem, which doesn't work anymore because it's not like the DOCSIS 3.1 or so, you know, it's not modem capable. It still had its charger. None of those fit my modem, so I could never test them. It wasn't they weren't the right size. Aris has a very specific size. It's very thick on there inside, so it has much more space. So none of the others would like fit in. So I'm just like, well, fuck. And it didn't really occur to me to test its power brick on something else. Because sure, I couldn't test other power bricks on the Aris modem, but I could have probably tested its power brick on other stuff. That didn't really occur to me until later, and that's going to be relevant. So after I tested all that stuff, I'm just like, well, all right, now I gotta go to Amazon and just buy something because like I can't do anything. Well, actually, no. All right, so first thing I did was just like, shit. None of this is working. Places where I can get one. Everything's fucking closed. It's literally like 11:30 or something at this point. You know, a half hour past I started the stream. So I'm just like, fuck, where can I get a replacement power brick? I mean, it's just a simple 12-volt adapter. Surely I can get it somewhere. Everything's fucking closed near me. But I check. My local supermarket's still open, and they sell chargers probably. I think to myself, I've never bought a charger from them, but I mean, usually a supermarket has like a shitty little charging station. maybe it's there. So I hop in the car. I take a nice little midnight stroll to my fucking supermarket and just go in. They close at midnight, so I'm like burning the clock there. Go to their charger station, nada. It's the shittiest chargers you can imagine, just purely for phones. So no dice, hands empty. I was trying to solve it that night and I couldn't, which definitely sucked. So I come back home just like, well, shit, well, I better just order one off of Amazon then. Maybe they have same-day shipping enabled. I go to check Amazon. This time it's slightly past 12, and what do you know? Same-day shipping not available. I do have 2-day shipping, so it arrive on Friday, and they're telling me if I order, it'll arrive on Friday if I order within the next 23 hours and 56 minutes. Now, I will spell this out to you, the implications of that. That means if I had not gone to the supermarket first, if I had my reaction instead of going to the supermarket to get this fucking charger, instead just using Amazon first before going to the supermarket, I could have had that charger arrive today, Thursday instead. And it was said something like, if you order in the next like 5 or 15 minutes, before 12, then you'll get it on Thursday. So I felt kind of stupid for that one. I felt pretty fucking stupid there. I'm just like, shit, that's a whole extra day I have to wait. I'm just like, well, whatever. Tomorrow, tonight's out. That was obvious. Tomorrow, I'll just stop by Best Buy. They probably got a charger. That's normal to think. Yeah. That's why I probably got like a 12-volt charger somewhere. So, what do I do then? I find a way to like set up my phone internet tethering, so that way I still got internet on my PC. Not good enough to stream, but good enough to like watch some YouTube, play some World of Warcraft Classic. I had a lot of fun playing that, man. I leveled up a warrior to level 8. But anyway, that's beside the point. So next day comes, immediately after work, I go to Best Buy. I talk to them, I show them like the shitty charger that I got for the Ares because I took it with me. And they tell them the situation, and they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty common among those Ares modems. And here's the 12-volt adapter we got. Now, this one, it's like $14 or so because you can switch between a whole bunch of different voltages. We don't have like a special, like a dedicated, just shitty little 12-volt one. And yeah, these are your only two options. The other one, so you can either have one that gets like 12 volt, that's 1.25 amps, or one that has a 12 volt setting at like 3.0 amps. And the thing is, the modem I have is, its charger is 12 volt, 1.5. 1.5 minimum, its specifications say. And 3 is a bit too high, but 1.25 is just below the cutoff. I mean, I get the 1.25. They say like, it might be close enough and all that, so I get that. I'm just like, all right, this'll have a good chance working. They're saying like, yeah, it'll probably work. I mean, it's a 0.25 difference. I'm just like, yeah, okay, this is a good option. So I go home. I'm just like, all right, if it's a power brick, I got this. I plug it in. It fits actually because it has a bunch of different like connectors you can stick into it. And I had to use like the biggest one available, but it does fit. It goes right in. Nada. Did. I'm just like, fuck, that 0.25 really made a difference. Because I look online after that, and that's when I realized that the modem requires 1.5 amps minimum and specifies. So I'm just like, shit, that's a really, like, specific connector. So I'm just like, damn it. So I resolved to just, well, that's another night loss. Can't do much about that. I put up the post. I play more WoW Classic. I level up this warrior to level like 9 or so. I level up. I've never played a Tauren warrior before. I'm usually an orc hunter type of guy, so it was very fun. Anyways, today goes by. I go to the store. Oh my god, my back is fucking killing me. I return the shitty little adapter plug, and I just. I decided I didn't want to do this before because they're over $100 from these modems, but I have no other option really. So I just buy another Ares surfboard modem, and it's an SB8200, same type. I'm just thinking, if I buy this comes with a charger with the adapter. The adapter is literally made to go with this modem, the same type of modem I already have. If it is the adapter, then this one will work for my current one. And I can just return this modem I bought with the charger once I get the new one I bought from Amazon on Friday. That's a thought. That way I have internet tonight. And if it's the modem itself, well, then I got a new modem. Probably should have done this yesterday, the day before, but I'm thinking, I mean, the thought process was there. I was pretty convinced it was the adapter, and buying a whole modem's a lot of money. So anyway, I take the new adapter, I plug it into the old modem, still doesn't work. So I unplug the coaxial cable, Ethernet, I plug in the new modem, turns on. It was never about the fucking adapter. It was never about the adapter. The modem just went kaput. And I mean, like, that's really bullshit, you know? I mean, like, the modem's dead. And I only had it for like, what? I think maybe 4 years? It was not that long. Just outside of warranty, of course. Just outside of warranty. Warranty on those things is like 2 years. So, that was fun. But modems usually last like, you know, a decade or two. Not like 5 years. That was really, really odd. Maybe a ghost is fucking with me by fucking with my technology. It really feels like it this year, man. All the fucking tech issues I've had. I mean, the start of the year was just awful with the bad PSU I got that caused me to, like, for months try and track down various issues that weren't it before I finally realized it was PSU. The faulty RAM that added onto that. The encoding crashes. Like, this year has been fucking terrible for tech issues, man. And to top it all off, this year's tech errors, no kidding. Top it all off, my phone was also just acting a bit strangely because I use Morph to, like, you know, do it with the YouTube patch so I don't have ads on YouTube and I can play it well minimized without having to pay for premium. And that started to act up a little bit. It wasn't like, after about like a couple minutes of watching a stream, it would just refuse to play it anymore or whatever. It would just go infinite loading. And then Twitter was acting up as well. And I realized that this whole time, that so today I, you know, plugged in a new modem, got it all activated. I called and it was just outside of their hours, but they have a separate line for tech issues. And thank God that that line was still open. I was able to reach a human, so I was able to connect that. Whew, very close to not having to stream tonight either, which would have been bad. And I realized once I got my internet all set up, the Wi-Fi on my phone has been disabled for, I don't know how long is the thing. It was definitely before I lost internet, you know, my internet. So it's probably been months. I've probably been working off my phone internet for months when I thought I had Wi-Fi. So, thank God I have a very generous phone plan. That's what I'll say. What's up, Built? Hello, that Pixel Foxy. I just finished detailing my adventures with solving this fucking tech issue, man. Hope you've been doing well. Hope all of you guys have been doing well this past couple of days. Hope you've been doing fine. How you been? It's been a little bit. This week will be, unfortunately, cut a bit short. I will stream again tomorrow, but I put a hard limit on, like, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. I'm okay, but I did catch a cold again. Oh, that sucks. I guess I'm pretty resistant to colds. I don't know why. I'm pretty good at not getting colds. It's just when I do get them, it fucking sucks. I get them bad. Anyway, yeah. So to wrap it all up, it was an adventure in tech issues. I had to solve it. I initially thought it was an adapter error, but it turns out it was a modem. My modem completely went kaput. That's why I got a replacement modem today. And that's basically all caught up. I spent my time these past couple days since I couldn't, you know, stream or really do anything that was too internet intensive. So updating games on Steam was out. I spent my time playing classic WoW via my phone's internet connection tethered to my PC. And man, that was its own whole headache to set up. It's one of those colds where the coughs became uncomfortable. Ugh, yeah, I know those. So those suck. Those suck bad. Other than that, I'm okay. My sleep schedule's messed up again. I'd bet, yeah. Being sick will do that, especially when it like messes up your ability to sleep. I finally got a PC. Started Monster Hunter Wilds. I was afraid I would have to make it look like a PS2 game. PS2 games don't look that bad. Don't give the PS2 downgrades too much credit, okay? They're mostly making shit up. PS2's games look pretty fucking good. I get barely sick when I do. It hits hard. Yeah, me too. But yeah, so in order that first night where I was out of internet access, I canceled stream. I went to the supermarket, couldn't get the charger, ordered the new charger on Amazon, all that jazz is done. And so then I'm just like, well, what now? What do I do for the rest of the night? I got like no internet but my phone. And I don't want to like sit on my phone all night. I'd rather use my PC. So I do have a bit of experience with setting up tethering. So I go to my phone, plug it into my PC USB. I get some USB tethering. Very fucking handy. But weirdly, some sites won't load, and I try to like play World of Warcraft Classic, and it's not loading correctly. It's just kind of refusing to. It's popping up me errors it normally wins, so I'm just like, huh, well, that's a bit strange. Yeah, Twitter's giving me issues, Startpage gave me issues. It's very Twitch is giving me issues. It's very hit or miss, so I'm just like, well, that's a bit odd. So then I go down a whole nother rabbit hole of trying to resolve tech issues, of changing the MTU byte size via this connection, turn off IPv6 as well. Changing the default DNS gateway from the mobile service provider to Cloudflare's in the phone settings. A couple of things like that, you know? What finally solved it so that things could work again was, turns out that when you're USB connected via your phone, or maybe it's just through your phone in general, your mobile phone internet provider really doesn't want you to use it for certain sites in certain ways. So, luckily for me, I have a little VPN on my computer. I don't use it often. I'm not a real guy that likes to use VPN constantly. I don't pay for it. It's just like some shitty little free thing. It's called Windscribe. But I turned on my PC VPN, and you know what happens next? Everything suddenly works via the USB tethering. Twitter works, Startpage works. I'm able to play WoW, Chronos, no problem. My fucking mobile internet service provider is just like arbitrarily gating away certain content until I VPN it so it's anonymized. Fucking bullshit. But anyway, I fixed that. That was another couple of hours though, just like various internet research lost. Ugh, at least I know for the future now. If I want to internet tether my phone to a PC and I want to do specific tasks that aren't working, probably gonna have to turn in on a free VPN to access them. Hello, what are you guys doing? Hello, Semelon Stargazer. I'm just doing a quick catch up with my lovely chats, my lovely whittlings here about where I've been the past couple days and all my internet and tech issues. Today's topic is internet and slavery. Oh, that's wow. Well, that kind of frames it in a certain light, but I mean, the Palworld is a slavery, and that's unrelated to the tech issues. I guess I should be clear. Also, hello, Konata Kawaii. I see ya, man. Same, honestly. Yeah, my modem crapped out on me a couple of days ago, and it's been an adventure to figure that out, because at first I wasn't sure if it was the modem itself or the power adapter. Everything was closed at the time. My modem died literally the second I went live. Well, not the second. It was, to be fair, after I clicked the live button, it was like 1 minute and 13 seconds afterwards, which is still pretty fucking close and ridiculous. Also, have you heard of Asphalt in Philippines? Tragic. No. What is that? That sounds like the name of an MMO. Asphalt? I upgraded the crap out of my ASP? Oh, nice. What memorable sound can I add to the list from Palworld? We will see. We got a couple of cutesy animals to beat up, and I'm feeling a bit frustrated after the past couple days. Like, you know, a disaster where a volcano erupted. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully everyone's fine. Volcanoes are kind of cool, but they can be pretty scary. But there are a lot of volcano eruptions around the world, actually. Surprisingly enough. I'm not sure, like... Yeah. Now it was raining ash. Ooh. Sounds like a bad one, then. Like, there are islands. It's crazy to me that people live on islands where volcanoes are fucking active, you know? That's gotta be a certain level of confidence. Anyway. Oh, man. I'm so happy I was able to set up. I almost didn't stream today because when I called this set up the new modem to activate and all that jazz, I reached the line after, like, oh my god, just going through the automated phone service of just, hey, do you have your account number? Press 1. Do you have, not have it? Press 2, and all that jazz. That, it took like 10 different times of me pressing pound or 1 or 2 to actually reach a person. And the first time I didn't reach anyone, because by the time I like go through all the steps and it finally decides, okay, we can send you to a person now, turns out only then does it decide to tell me that the place is closed and that nobody's in. It's outside business hours. Thank you very much, automated phone service. Fuck you. Do that first. So then at that point, I thought there would be no stream tonight. But then I tried a secondary number for like specifically tech support, and thank God that they were available and still open. I'm not sure what their hours were, but just barely in time, I think. And I had to jump through a bit of hoops, but yeah, got all activated, and I'm very happy. Honestly feeling tired, as my sleep schedule's a mess for now. Came here for a checkup on you. Well, thank you. I'm doing just well now. Don't pay attention to my noises. I'm doing fine. I upgrade my battery from 6 mAh to 2800 mAh. Upgrade the crap out of my... Oh, for your GBA SP. I see. I have my GBA SP somewhere. I believe it's upstairs, although I'm not sure how well it works. I do have my... I still have my my Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy Advance. I have my GBA SP, and I have my DS, and my... but that's it. I never really went beyond that. My DS is fucked, I believe, because I don't think I took... Or was it... Yeah, most of those are fucked. My Game Boy's fucked. My Game Boy Advance SP is fucked. Anything that had a battery in it is fucked because I never bothered to take the batteries out. And if you never take the batteries out, they just kind of tend to... They explode in there and ruin them completely. So, yeah. Now, I think my DS Lite still, actually, it doesn't use typical batteries, and I can still turn it on, but it doesn't really work. See, back in the day when I originally had it, there was some issue, like, where it popped open or whatever, and I had to get a friend of mine to do his, and, like, we were teens, his experimental, not welds, but, like, fixing on the computer where he really got in there. And I mean, it worked for a time, you know, it worked for when I used it, but it doesn't work anymore. The lower screen won't turn on anymore, so pretty sure it's just fucking busted at this point. Though those very amateur fixes probably did not hold up in the long run, whatever the problem was. So yeah, unfortunately, while I still have them all, none of them are usable. It's kind of a shame for nostalgia, because, you know, sometimes you do get nostalgia, like a vibe, and you want to play, like, you know, OG Pokemon Blue on, like, a Game Boy. You know, I do get in that mood sometimes. But my Game Boy's fucked. And I'm pretty sure the prices for Game Boys on, like, the market nowadays are pretty bad. They're pretty fucking bad. If the retro gaming market's anything to go by. I have not looked specifically, but I do not have hope. You don't have to push yourself to watch the stream. You should be concerned about your health. He's just tired, man. Don't worry for that. Being tired is no big issue. Good night. I know, that's why I'm going to sleep now. Okay, good. Maybe see you next stream and might watch this after waking up. Wish you luck. Thank you, man. Have a good night. Have good dreams. Don't let bed bugs bite, because they will bite hard. All right, make sure the bed bugs never crawl over you, okay? Okay, do not let the bed bugs crawl over you. If you let the bed bugs take over your bed, they will crawl over your body. They will crawl all over your eyes. They will bite your eyelids as they're closed until they're so swollen they won't open up. You can cry and the tears won't leave. They'll be trapped in there. The tears won't fall down your cheek. There's no room for them. All right, don't do what happened to me, okay? Don't let the bed bugs bite. Take the advice to heart. Any bug is a bed bug if it's in your bed while you're sleeping, and that's the worst part. I have 2 DS Lite soldering. That was the word! Soldering! Yes, thank you. He did some soldering on it. I wasn't sure what the issue was when I was a kid. He was the one that did it, but it did not hold up long term. Got a GBA SP AGS 101. They're around 120. Ugh. You'll have the best stock screen for the Huh? Yeah, I mean, I do get a nostalgic mood, but at the same time, I have every single game I like to play on nostalgia, especially the old games, emulated on my fucking phone, you know? I even have some, like, Digimon World 2 emulated on my phone. So, really, the only reason I'd ever want to get something more inconvenient that would have to take up more pocket space just for, like, these old games is because of the buttons. Because it does kind of suck when you're emulating these old games and using the controls on the phone, having the touchscreen buttons rather than actual physical buttons you can press. It does kind of suck, but at the same time, you kind of get used to it. You kind of just man the fuck up and get used to it eventually. Yeah, I love playing Fire. Whenever I've like got nothing else to do and I'm stuck somewhere and all I've got access to was my phone, and I'm not in a doom scroll Twitter mood, and there's nothing on YouTube, maybe I don't have internet. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, by far the best experience to just emulate, dude. That is so good. That or Fire Emblem, the first one with Lyn in the US or West. Technically, it's called Blazing Sword or whatever in the EU, but whatever. No one cares about EU. That's honestly true. Yeah, they're pretty nice. Emulating games on the phone is so nice, dude. It's so convenient. You can have so many... Like, people knock on the lack of physical cartridges and all that stuff and how we've all kind of switched to, like, phones or digital. But my God... As someone who grew up with the physical, having the convenience of having everything on your phone and having multiple games there, not having to like carry around different games with you is so nice. Dude, when I was a kid, not only do you have to carry around the GBA, GBSP, the DS or whatever, you'd have to carry around an entire separate bag. Like, I still have it upstairs. I have a huge, like, bag that's, like, the size of a very large book, okay? And this had several pockets for, like, the charger stuff, for, like, the transfer cables, for, like, additional add-ons to carry the games and all that stuff. They were all in there. And I had another thing that was like the entire like zip bag where all of my DS games, GBSP games were all stored in there as well, just packed together as tightly as could. It's so convenient to have just everything downloaded to my phone, man. It's so fucking convenient. Sure, the lack of buttons suck, but convenience wins out in that case. Fuck it, man. I did see something pretty cool though on Twitter recently where they set it up so that they downloaded games from Steam onto external SSDs. Very, very cheap ones, all right? They don't need to be great. And they have like a connection to their PC to an external SSD reader on their desk. And they set up a script so that whenever they plug in one of these SSDs, and they have a ton of them, and each one, on every single one of these SSDs is which is kind of a waste, but, you know, whatever. They can be pretty big. Every single one of these SSDs is dedicated to one Steam game. Just one Steam game. Like they downloaded Elden Ring onto an SSD. And they set up a script so that when they plug in these external dedicated game SSDs into that external SSD reader, it immediately launches Steam and launches that game that's on it. Essentially, he's created physical media from first principles, and everyone thought that was pretty cool. He's basically creating his own game cartridges, but for PC, which is honestly pretty fucking cool, I think. It's a neat way to do it. I still like the convenience of having stuff on your PC, but being able to create your own physical media so that you can just easily, I don't know, take it to someone else's house and just plug it in. I mean, you have to take in like the external SSD reader or whatever, but and plug it in so that way they don't have to like download it and install it to their PC. That's kind of a cool idea. Kind of a cool idea. Not gonna catch on at all, but kind of a cool idea. You mean floppy disks? No, in fact, I do mean in fact SSDs. Although people have done it with floppies, people have done it with you know, CDs, but no, they specifically did it with like external SSDs. Like SSDs that are specifically meant to be external with like a dedicated reader for them connected into like the PC. Yeah. And I guess it makes sense that they are SSDs because games nowadays are so fucking huge. Games are over 100 gigabytes on their own. Fucking crazy nowadays. So getting some cheap small SSDs that are basically just large enough for one game kind of makes sense. I mean, you give it a little bit of headroom for like mods and stuff, but like, yeah. Kind of crazy that nowadays games are so big, like AAA games are so fucking big that a whole SSD is needed to just fit one. I mean, sure, they are the cheapy small ones, but still. But it did look pretty cool. Even like the user in question even printed out the like the cover art for the games and would like paste it on those SSDs. Like he put the effort in. It was really cool. That way, he technically has all of his Steam games downloaded. You got to think about that. Every Steam game that he owns is technically downloaded. Even if it's not directly on his PC, if he doesn't have internet one day, he can just plug in one of those games and he's good. I mean, that is pretty nice in that respect. And he shows off a nice little collection. It really is just recreating physical media from first principles, but for the user's end rather than being reliant on the actual distributors. I bought a few ROM hacks as hard copies. Oh shit, really? That's pretty fucking cool. Now that's putting an effort in. That's pretty neat. I've never played a ROM hack actually. Wait. Okay, so the only ROM hack I think I've played is technically that one Pokemon game that's all about fusions and like combining Pokemon. I think, I'm not sure if that one's qualified as a ROM hack. I think it is. That's the only one I've ever played. I'm pretty sure. Let me actually look it up. I think I still have it installed. Crystal Emblem. Universe over 3D, yeah. If I do have it, I have no idea where the fuck it is. Download. Oh, there we go. So it's called Infinite Fusion. That's right. Okay, yeah, I still got it. You don't have access to other gadgets or something. True. Oh, so now I can run them on GPSP. Hell yeah. Wiltio! Hello, Boogie Mains. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Yeah. You got it. Boogie Mains, what's up? I have been missing the past couple days because my internet fucking died because my modem decided to keel over after only like 4 or 5 years. It's been so long, I know. Just finished making dinner. Hell yeah. Was it dinner for you or is it dinner for other people? Have you already made your salad for yourself? Maybe a treat? You should like maybe something citrusy to help with this little cold. I made pizza for dinner. Ooh. I'm not sure if that's really good on the cold, but hey, if that sounds good to you, man, that's what's important. I definitely recommend something a bit citrusy, though. Nothing goes better with the sickness than citrusy. Ah, man. You know, I ate my salad for lunch. Ah, I see. I ate my salad today, too. I need to get more vinegar. But yeah, in addition, over the past couple days, and you know, those veggies and plant protein. Hell yeah. Also, carrots. Carrots are a nice, like, good thing to eat with your salad. They're healthy and all that jazz. All right, so past couple of days, I've been playing WoW Classic, leveling up a Tarn Warrior for the first time. Having a surprising amount of fun with it. I really like Tarn Warrior. I just like Classic in general, man. Classic's such a fucking fun, comfy vibe. I think I could spend so much of my life just leveling in Classic and I'd be happy. I don't play with anyone. I don't join a guild. I'm just in it for the vibes and to relax. And my God, is it relaxing. Also, I've been getting into, I'm not an alcohol guy at all, but I've developed kind of a taste for like Bailey's like Irish cream. That shit's like fucking chocolate and vanilla ice cream mixed into one somehow without losing any of the flavor from either. It's fucking good as shit. And I usually hate almost all alcohol, so that's been kind of nice. That's been kind of a nice change of pace. It's nice to find things that you like, that you thought that you could never like, you know? I thought I would never find alcohol I actually liked, but I found it. Now I just have to make sure I don't become an alcoholic. That was always my worry for the longest time. I worried that if I found an alcoholic drink I actually did like, I'd end up becoming reliant on alcohol and becoming an alcoholic. That was a genuine fear of mine. I think I'll keep it under control, but yeah. I'm gonna get some orange juice. Ooh, the pulpy stuff, not the sweet stuff. I see. Yeah, orange juice is pretty good. Honestly, I like either. The pulpy, tangy stuff or the sweet stuff. I'm good with either. I prefer the tangy stuff. I'm usually a tang enjoyer, one could say. That sounds so fucking wrong. You know what I mean. Honestly, though, I think what I enjoy the most is the fresh lemon juice. We used to have, like, when I lived with my parents, like, a different house a long time ago, we used to have, like, a lemon tree, and we'd get lemons fresh and make our own lemon juice and lemonade, and that shit was so fucking good. They'd try and add sugar to it, and I'd tell them, no, I want it pure. And it was so fucking sour, but so delicious. Hello, JJ, lover one. Lover door 7144, how have you been, man? Been a couple days. But yeah, because, oh my God, it's nice to talk to you guys. So the Yap session has gone a bit long because I just wanted to just vent a little bit today. Yeah, streams this week. After we lost those couple of days, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll stream it'll be Labani Corp, but that means we do kind of miss out on a day this week. But sometimes it can't be helped. Also, I'm getting is good. How about you? After finally getting my internet back, I'm doing good now. I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm also, oh yeah, my desk. I've had, these past week or so, I've also had a lot of back and forth with a guy creating my new desk that actually properly fits me and my chair. So, and that's going to be delivered on Monday evening. Hooray! Which means Monday evening stream might also be delayed because that'll be a pain in the ass to set up because I'll have to like destack everything and take out the old desk, put in the new one, restack everything on that. So that might be there might be some teething pains there, but that'll be very nice. I'll finally be able to pull up my chair to its full height so I can actually be comfortable in my chair my keyboard will be at the proper height, hopefully, if the measurements were right. And that'll be nice. I won't have this cheap-ass desk I've had the last 10 years anymore. A custom desk. Did that cost more? Yes. Yes. Have not got the bill yet. It's going to be a lot. But my parents really kind of pushed for this because the guy that we're getting this custom desk for, they know him pretty well. They really like the guy, and he's kind of going through a little bit of a tough time right now with divorce and all that jazz. And so I think my parents just really want to give him more work because they really like him and they want to like support him as he can. He likes the work too. So not only is it good for him, like just to distract him, but also, you know, it's money and a nice distraction for him. Plus, I get a good desk out of it. My parents are going to be paying half for it. The idea is that this desk I'm getting from him is basically going to be an heirloom for like the rest of my life, you know? It's basically what I'm going to be using for the rest of my life. I don't see myself ever not having it. It's very good quality, good color. He does really good work as the thing. He is a professional. It's not just some guy. So, yeah. It's going to cost a lot. But, hey, for a desk that's not cheaply made, I'll fucking take it. This shit is the third time, by the way, a Lamau. My eye is swollen, though. The lower eyelid. Ooh, the inside is red a lot. Also, there's a light brown lump. Oh, ugh. More gapping, less gaming. I know. Yeah, it's got like on the shelf itself, you know, where the PC tower is going to go, on the supports. Because like, all right, so there's the desktop. Yeah, okay. And then there's an area for the PC, and that PC has its own kind of shelf area below. Yeah, okay. Now, on that whole shelf area above the PC, onto the sides of the support beams, there are grooves cut into it, and I have, with the desk, I'm getting a plank of wood that fits into those grooves, and it's a shelf. But it's a shelf that I can take out and basically put in these different grooves at different heights for my need. And I think that's really fucking cool. And that's something you could only get with like a custom desk, you know? Being able to put in grooves so you can like put the shelf at the exact height you want to as well. Stuff like that makes it really, really nice. I like that. I think Will lost brain cells reading my text. Nah. I lost brain cells from this fucking week, man. Might have drinking a bit too much Baileys, maybe. Maybe I've been killing my brain cells via alcohol, who knows? But no, my genes will process it. My liver's been healthy most of my life. My liver has had a really relaxed life, all right? I've barely drunk any alcohol during my life. I feel like it can handle it a little bit now. It's time to work it out. Man. Anyways, I think it is about time we get to the game. How about before I go too long? It's been a 45 fucking minute yap. It's time to go to a whole new world where I can really work off my stress. A world where it's actually encouraged to beat up your pets and send them to fight one another. Before we end yap. Oh, yes? What is it? The Pixel Foxy. You got like something you want to mention or anything? I was working out today. My carpal tunnel began to flare up. So I stopped. Well, that's good. That's good. If it's injuries are, that's all. I'm proud of you for working up and still pushing on that, and you know, still getting on that as much as you can. And you gotta take it easy. You don't want to like push it so far you injure yourself. So it's good of you to listen to your body too. Carpal tunnel. I've never had it, but for the people that have, honestly, I'm really surprised I've never had it, given how much of my life I've spent on my PC. But ooh, that's a whole another question. I think it's because I've always used a pull-out tray for my keyboard. Like, I don't just have my keyboard and mouse on top of my desk. I don't do that. I feel like that's a pretty big contributor to most people's carpal tunnel. I have my entire life I've always had my keyboard and mouse like on a pull-out tray, and that's like at the same level or like below my armrests. And I think that's done wonders for keeping my wrists from not killing themselves. Artists can get it. Oh, right, artists. All right, right. You draw. That's a bit of a hard thing to avoid. Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. I'm not really sure what can be done there. Yeah, wishing you condolences. Carpal tunnel, it can vary. I'm not really sure what can be done. There's probably some stretches you can do to help alleviate it, but I'm sure you know better than I at this point. I wish you the best with it, man. Good on you for keeping up with the workout, though, and the exercises. Keep on it as much as you can without hurting yourself. Good on you. Anyways, it's time to end the yap. Let's not kill. Beat up until they obey us. Cuddly little creatures. Carp tunnel. Carps are pretty cool. Maybe it isn't so bad. All right. Quill, if you would please turn the page. Alrighty. Let's get this going. We got some Palworld to play. I have not seen any gameplay of, well, alright. 1.0. I have seen like one Twitter clip of Palworld 1.0 gameplay. I have not played Palworld since it was flavor of the month like a year or 3 ago. I don't know. Time passes too fast. Maybe it was like 2 years ago. And, I mean, I really liked that time. It was, even when it came out, it was pretty addicting. But apparently there have been a lot of additions. They've added like legendary pals now. And the alright, so the clip I saw of Palworld 1.0, the only clip I saw, was of someone fighting like the legendary pal, the whale. And that shit looks so fucking awesome and like epic. Like, it really shows just how lazy Pokemon is when they put that much effort into making it so cinematic to fight a legendary pal. Anyway, I don't want to like go on too much. It's about time to get to the game. See how it really is. I might play this game more often. Maybe if I'm truly addicted, but we'll see. Got a lot on the plate anyways. Not really for usual survival crafting, but once in a while couldn't hurt, right? The chapter title for today, please, Quill. Working. Working off strengths. Yeah. Alrighty then. Palworld, to me! Let's get this going. Up away. Let's close a couple of background things. There we go. Alright. Palworld, play. I never know the difference between using DirectX 12 or not, or DirectX 11. I never know what I should and should not do. Oh well. Maybe I should look that up sometimes. Oh, I did see that they changed a lot of their PAL's design, and that makes sense. I don't think that has anything to do with like Nintendo lawsuits. I think that was just genuinely because, I don't know, the original designs were pretty placeholder, and like a lot of them, some of them were like low effort, so I think that's kind of natural. Palworld, are you playing? There, play. There you go. Pokemon Theta Emerald, The Last Dance is one of my ROM hacks. Oh, it's yours. Wait, yours as in you've downloaded it and you're playing it, or yours as in you've made it? Will you be utilizing the PAL disassembly conveyor? I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. There it goes. Oh my god, Palworld took its sweet fucking time to launch. I bought a hard copy. Oh, that's what you bought the hard copy of. I see. BRB. Oh, okay. All right, let's get this set up. Hopefully Game Capture can capture it now. Cut the music. We got the proper music in there. There we go. All right, let's get in there. Bah! Palworld 1.0. After over 2 years. Oh, okay, it has been 2 years. For early access, it's finally officially released. Hooray! Starting a new character. Global PAL box. I don't think I have that. Options. It seems... Yeah, it's a bit low. Let's bring that up a little bit. That's the first time I've had to bring up the sound. Is it just, wow, 100 on the sound actually sounds appropriate. That's a fucking first. What the fuck? I do like all the customization options, especially for like people hosting servers. Like, Palworld absolutely brings the Nintendo company shame. The only reason Palworld isn't even more successful and doesn't bring more shame than Nintendo is because it decided to go full-on survival crafting with guns and bases. But otherwise, like, Jesus Christ, they've done so well at making like a Pokemon-esque or monster catcher. The book is still on screen. Huh? Oh no, we're good. Until it blows out your ears. It's fine. It's fine. It might jump scare me later. I don't see an option to accept, so I'm just gonna hope that that sticks. I'm gonna try and use my keyboard because my controller's still fucked. And it's not gonna be until next year or I can get the Steam controller. Because I'm not gonna pay a scalper, fuck that. Max FPS, let's actually set a limit on that, thank you. Motion blur off. Yeah, everything's on epic. Reflex low latency. My computer can handle it. It's always a feel-good moment when the default settings it turns to are like the highest because your rig is that powerful. They put in a randomizer. Oh shit, that's really cool. Do they have shinies? Now that might get them sued even more. But I can't remember if they did or not. Apply. Apply some settings. Nah, we didn't do them all. Create a new world. That's fine. I'm not really a guy for custom names, if I'm being honest. Multiplayer off, doesn't be single. They do it, it's called Lucky Pals. Ooh. Oh, right. The shinies. So they have different looks to them? Onslaught. Hardcore, okay. Plays, pals, oh, this is the Nuzlocke. Difficulty. No revival possible. And players who die cannot come back. Do we want to play with the hardcore difficulty? Oh, shit. Bot, get the fuck out of here. You know? Bam. Bam. Shot. Dead. Gone. All right. You know what? Why don't we do a bit of hardcore? Well, actually, let me check the custom settings real quick. Autosave. Okay. That's what they're like. Number of dropped active items. Enable predatory pals, enable raids, death penalty. Fast travel. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do hardcore. Where if they die, they die. And if I die, I die. So let's try and stay alive. That gives me an incentive to not work then the death. Gets murdered 5 minutes in. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good with that, thank you. Nice, it actually took my Steam name. Crazy. Crazy that most games don't do that. Of course we're doing... the fucking, quotation, type 2 body with that fucking face. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. Yes. Why can't I see... Why are the chests covered on the type 1 but not the type 2? Ugh. Anyway. Let's go through faces. All right, first things first. We gotta change the hair. No nips. You know, it is a ponytail, but somehow it seems way more feminine than mine. I feel like this game was kind of intended for you to make a female character, not gonna lie. Alright, the only way to make the character actually seem male is to go... Wait. Is to make them really fucking male. Yes. I kind of like the big mustache though. I do like the cross heart eyes in like anime. Those are usually kind of cool. Can't see them at all though. Most men like looking at female butts most of the time. I know, fair enough. Beautiful face. I'm kind of liking it too. Yeah. Eye color. Let's see. Let's do something like that. There we go. Eyebrow color. Yeah. Hair. Can I like copy the color, or is that just not like, it's probably not happening. Okay. Oh yes, the dwarf look, thank you. There we go, it's beautiful. Don't think I'm gonna be doing like dual colors here, so we're just gonna have to like be happy with green. But that's like almost as manly as me, so that's fine. That's not. Wow, you don't have an old man voice? Crazy. Okay, there's no old man voice, so we're gonna have to stick with this. Oh man, okay. Alright, we can also adjust the... Let's change his skin color. I feel like his skin color is a bit too shiny, but I'm not sure we can change that. We can go full orange. We can make him look like a fucking tomato. Oh yes, the feminine voice, but manly look. Make him super pale. Honestly, it kind of works having him a bit more on the pale end. He's gonna tan up is the thing. You know, he's not tan enough. Hang on, maybe just a little bit more tan. There we go. That way, that looks a little bit more natural. Oompa Loompa should. Hang on, not yet. Hang on, let's just full Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa, doopity-doo-doo. You got an issue with your bathroom. Oompa Loompa, doopity-dee. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's just make it the natural. Slightly tanned. Without being too shady. It looks so plasticky. But, alright. Torso size. I love it when games have just, like, stupid character creator options like this. It makes it so much more endearing. I do nothing but chest muscle workouts. It's not the cyberpunk character creator. It isn't, but it has its own charms. Or we can have this guy skip leg day. You can skip a leg day. Yeah. Okay, I think we found our look. Let's take this in just a tad. There we go. And no, it's gotta be the full muscle arms though. There you go. That's how I look like, more Broly like. Hang on, we lost a little bit. There you go. Has to be like that at least. There we go. That's a good representation of what I look like, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, although I actually have good calf muscles. Oh, fuck. All right. Yeah, we're going with that. I'm ready. Oh my god. Oh, they're so cute. That's right, bitches, run. I'm alive. Oh shit, my smartphone. Towers are the key. The tree holds the truth. Seeing him in these cutscenes is gonna be amazing. Oh my god, he looks so much stupider in game. Oh fuck. Activate Great Eagle mission statue. Alright, okay. Here's our inventory. We have a weight limit. We got weapons, head, body, knees, and toes. Party, nothing, technology. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Oh. Global. I guess that makes sense. It's disabled for hardcore. I see. Do I recognize anything new? Let's go to the very... all right, so we have a beam launcher, which looks like it shoots nukes. I do know I had to get rid of, like, colliding like, pals and, like, some other stuff because of the bullshit, like, Nintendo lawsuits, where they filed for patent infringement while they were, after that, they filed for patent infringement, then they made the patents. Bro got a sway in his hips. The fuck? All right, we do have sprint. We have a lot of energy. Do I have a roll? Kind of. It's an okay roll. Yep. I'd say it's a fairly balanced roll because it has a bit of ending lag, uses a good amount of stamina, although it recovers real quick. The fuck is this? Found a note from another adventurer. You can check their journeys from the options screens. I don't want to. Yep. There we go, Stretcher. That's what we go for. Ooh. Nice. Don't have wood for that. Okay. Alright, so throw it is Q, my Palsphere. They really should have come up with a better name than Palsphere. I realize Pokemon Ball, you know, kind of takes it, and anything with ball in the name is going to be, like, potentially infringing, but Palsphere, really? I put a little bit more effort in. Yep. This is definitely... Is the starting location new? What the fuck? That's definitely new. The fuck is that? Huh. And do I have a map? I do, but it has nothing on it. All right, I do kind of recognize the map at least. It definitely looks better. I feel like the visuals have gotten an upgrade. Why is there a force field around that island? Huh. Right. Fast travel unlocked. Scouting party survivor. Oh wait, you actually look cool. You shipwrecked? It's been a while since I've seen anyone who wasn't reeking of Pal. The fuck does that mean? I was part of the scouting party, tasked with bringing back information about this unknown island to our homeland. That's a habitat that's protected, I see. This island is hell on earth. Everyone else is already gone. All of them snuffed out by ferocious pals. Hey, you. Hand me that device you have over there. Okay, I guess I will. You hand her a device and she quickly gets to work. There, I've installed the survival guide for you. It's the fruit of our literal blood, sweat, and tears. But it helps even one person, then, well, our sacrifice wouldn't have been for nothing. There are more than a few entries in there that's essential for survival. Try and make you good use of them. Once we've got those sorted, let's see. Now, there's a small settlement just a short ways ahead. Go there and see if they can help you. Be careful out there. Okay. See ya. I'm definitely not going to put you in a Palsphere later once I'm high enough level. Wood. Mine. Oh, right, I can get something now. I probably want to figure out how to make the Palspheres, you know. How many points I got? 6, I see. Owl box. Campfire. Yes. 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 You were not going to worry about the pal dressing facility. You want punch this elephant? You want to rush? I think I'm good. Okay. I can now create a simple workbench. I suppose I do kind of need to. Let's put it right here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Bonk. Bonk. I feel like I should be able to complete this faster with my fucking jacked arms, but okay. Palladium. I need more fragments. Okay. We'll come back after that later. Who do I want on the team first? We're gonna have to like... Right, I'm gonna have to punch trees, huh? Yeah. Not sure what I'm doing. I need the palladium. All right, I just remembered what palladium looks like. It's like the gems growing out of the ground. The fuck are they? All right, why does it keep showing me? Oh, right, because I unlocked these. All right, you happy? I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them. Okay. And there's a jump up point. Wood, thank you. Probably should have put the... You need a campfire before night. You think? Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. Probably do. Wood. Ooh. I forgot about day-night cycles and the terror that comes. Ow. My fucking hands. Don't what you fucking call me. I'm busy here. Might get cold. Right. I think we got some time before that happens. No leg day. Why do we need it? I'm here to abuse them, and that just needs my fists. Okay. We got enough for a campfire once we get it. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, there's my survival guide. That is a lot of shit I gotta, like... Alright, what should I do first? Okay. Okay, yeah, I get it. Need to find something where I can... I don't know. Hit trees to get wood. Okay, I did that. All right. I'll do it again. I think I was a bit ahead of the game there. Probably wing a lot of it. Yeah. But I want to kind of at least go partially with the tutorial just to get it off the screen, you know? I guess I'm creating a second workbench. Fuck this one. Can I disassemble this? I think it's just here permanently. Whoopsie. Well. Alrighty then. Ooh. Okay, I have the spirit of the soul of a pal. You can. I have an unused stat point, it says, but I don't know where. Oh, these. I see. Right. Probably want a bit of... Oh, wait is always nice. Hang on. Yeah, wait. Should we disassemble toggle in the build mode? Oh, okay. Disassembly mode. Thank you. barely got me anything, but I'll take it. All right, see you, dumbass. The fuck did that mammoth go?
Yeah.
Hang on. There's a mammoth on the loose. I don't know where he ran off to. Ooh, free pal. Oh no, it's a plating fragment. Ooh, berries. Ooh, berries. Right, I forgot that hunger's a part of this game. Ugh. Well, I'm just gonna, like, strip the land bare. Thank you very much. Elephant is passing. But where'd he go? You don't want to lose track of an elephant, man. Bad things happen. Wait, do I punch this? Okay, yeah, these are the things I get the stone from. Down the cliff, I see. Ooh. Ooh, I see treasure. Man, is there something up here on the stairs I missed? There's a little bit of pop-in at certain angles, but that just kind of happens. All right, there's more palladium fragments. A journal I won't read. Hey, and some money. And a key. Right, I forgot about keys. Those are a thing. And then this rock is special. You see, it's a different color. The wood. Ow. 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 Or. There's a cat down there. Also a new pal, maybe? Maybe. Anyway, I'm just gonna build a workbench here just to get out of there. There we go. Bonk. 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 And flip. Hell yeah. Stone axe. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Weird, it makes me pick it up too, but okay. With the stone pickaxe. Okay, I can... Stone. I need more stone. Yeah, fair. Oh, nice. Right, where's rock? You rock, right?
Yeah.
Yes. This is gonna take a little bit. You know, there are people out there that actually punch rocks and trees and all that. More power to them. I mean, there are people that beat their faces with hammers to improve their looks or to, you know, improve their bone structure. So there's all kinds out there, man. All kinds. Can't wait till I can get some forced labor to do that for me. Okay. We're gonna try to avoid one of these beginner pals. Ugh. I'm gonna go for something more special as our first pal. Okay. Beat a small pal to a pulp. Okay, we're gonna make a club. Although I feel like the axe could do that job too, if I'm being honest. And torch. And we'll probably make a pal sphere. Alright, we're full on items. That means no empty slots. Make me spheres. I want a couple of extra tries. We're gonna go for like a pal that's actually decent. Okay? No babies. Let's pick it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a lot better. I'm very happy with my looks. Okay, these things get mined out pretty quickly, actually. Definitely faster than punching. My God. Right, there's clambering. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Looks a bit stupid sometimes, but that's okay. Just create a few more. All right. Okay, that's gonna. You know, I'm not making 10 on my own. We saved that level of production for the pals. Okay. I'll create like 3 more. Disassembly mode. Goodbye. All right, let's go find a freak for us to beat up. No. T font. Maybe so. I could be okay with a T font. They're like a little bit better. Hey, let me get a good look at you. Freak. All right. They're slightly better, but I think I can do even better than that. Fine. Can't get stuck out at night. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that's ever allowed. Don't get stuck at night. Hello. As long as they're level 3, I'm confident in my ability to bash them until they obey me. Anything more than that's starting to get a bit dicey. Hey, yeah, fuck off. He doesn't want anything. Hey, come on. I can eat this. Alright, there's the mammoth. We're not taking the mammoth on. Gumgoss. Maybe a gumgoss. Gumgosses are okay. I use stat points. I'll take a bow. I'll take all of this, thank you. A bed for myself. Of course I'm getting a bed for myself before I get a bed for my pals. The fuck? Alright, run out with your club out. That's what the hell, yeah. Always run out with your club out. Let's take a good look at this area with the meow, meow. They do sound like cats. I forgot just how nice this game looks, man. My For You feed has been bombarded with videos of the new Egyptian cat pal after the 1.0 update. People are freaks. Yeah, they do that. They are cats. I know it's crazy out there. Verdant egg. I want that skill thing. I cannot make that jump. Remember, this is hardcore. If I die, I'm just fucking dead. There's another mammoth. King of the forest. Oh, I did not mean to swing that at you, dude. I'm sorry. Hello. Hey, yo. What's up, teenage CNO? Down the cliff there's hostile mobs. I'm getting that feeling, yeah. But I'm looking for... I want a cool mob to make my first. None of these freaks. Oh, hey, free pals here. Fuck is that? Is that just a really weird shaped rock? Yeah, okay. Damn. Yes. Gum. Pooper eye. Oh, those ones look kind of cute. I'd be okay with a pooper eye as the first one. Oop, shit. Also treasure. Doing well. And tad overkill for 2 days with the V 1.0. So lost sleep and stamina over that. Hell yeah. I'm first time playing the 1.0, but I've played this game before, and yeah, it was pretty addicting at the time too. I've been losing my sleep and spending a lot of time playing WoW Classic because that's all I could play. Well, one of the few things I could play on my limited phone internet. Let's take some more seeds. We will be starving soon. What is that? What is that light over there? Oh, that's one of the fast travel points. Is that an egg? Hang on. Mine. I wonder what level of PAL I can beat up confidently. Hello there. Can I have your gun? Veteran PAL Tamer. When you faint, you'll drop some of the items you're carrying. No, I just die. I'm not the spice, so easily find them. That's great for anyone that actually lives when they die. Ooh, right. Fine, I'll get this. They better be happy about that. Bump off my help a little bit. I'm sad that the Presso Nuhu crates are no longer native to the starting area. The Presso not being native is kind of sad, yeah. Still trying to find a PAL that fits my vibe for the first one. Wait, was that a water type that just ran the fuck off? Fuck. Pooperai, alright. The Pangolete. Ah. That might be good. Yo, what up? I'm taking this. Prove your ability to capture pals. I see. Oh, you an adventurer? Perfect timing. Could you deliver the special dish to the settlement nearby? Give this super dependable looking one. You recognize him right away. What? Why don't I take it myself? What's this? The dish smells so good the pals keep swarming. I can't keep anywhere near this place. Please, I'm counting on you. Just make sure the pals don't eat it on the way. Or I could eat it. Considering your green hair and wilting in your name, why not go for Mono Grass Run? Because I like water type. I mean, I do like grass types. I am a grass type fan. Man, we're eating some berries. But I like my water types too. Ooh, egg. You know what? That is fair. I mean, these guys do... The Gumgoss do look kind of cool. They aren't bad. I can try. We stock it. Yep, shit. How early can you get the Pangolete rocket launcher? Not very. I think that's quite a bit of time. I want this guy because he's level 3. If only he would sit the fuck down. I think I can get access to PAL fishing pretty early. Hey, hey. Oh, fuck. You're fucking mine, bitch.
Yep.
Nuh-uh-uh. I say no. Okay, that's kind of tracking. That's a little bullshit. All right, you're pretty low. Stay out of this. Hey! Got my first pal. Resembling tree sap. It gradually loses its strength if it has nothing to cover its body with, eventually running away. Oh, shit. All right, I got my first boy. All right, so with the torch, I'm fine. Here's my little Gimgoo. He's almost fucking dead. Let's just put him back in. Actually, can I see him in the party now? Yeah, okay. Planting ability, he kind of sucks. He's got Bog Blast, though. I wonder how many pals I can have right now. Right, so the first question is going to be, the fuck do I go for my first base? Yo, what about you, dude? You're a new face. Don't tell me. An outsider? Not that matters to me. Hey, on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You get extra XP for capturing up to 5 of the same kind. What to say, pal timers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. Oh, thank you, man. All right, I figured that shit out, though, so you're kind of worthless. That's what I want. All right, now I remember these guys. I really, really like these guys.